What up, everyone? 63 days clean today. Today is February 20th. What is up? Anybody out there battling with addiction? Holla at your boys. Holla at your girls. Holla at anyone that loves you. Holla at me. I love you. And I don't even know you. But I pray for my enemies. I'm that type of dude. So yeah, today's video, I'm not gonna hold you. It's going to be on some badass people.
And the owner, Shakira. So I just saw on the news that there is a black female-owned business called Chubby Chicks, and the owner, Shakira Turner, says that her neighboring businesses are bullying her and not making her feel welcome in the neighborhood. So you know what, Shakira? I'm gonna come in and try your food because it looks good as shit. I'm running because she closes at 3 and it's 2:15, and I don't want to be that guy who shows up like 10 minutes before close and is like, make me food. Oh, I need to do more cardio and lay off the drunk cigs. But we made it. It is so cute in here. Oh my God, okay, so they have breakfast, they have chubby bites, they have sandwiches, and they have salads. I think I need the thick chick. It's deep fried chicken breast, cheese, bacon on a brioche with lettuce, tomato. The lobster Caesar. My thighs are as big as my pocket. It's a vibe in here. This is what I call a Tuesday afternoon. So Shakira is so busy. She's back making all the food herself with one other person. Her bestie Jerry right here is helping out. You own a travel agency, right?
I am my own Gem Vacations
Okay.
in Runnymede, New Jersey.
Look at that, guys. Book your next travel through Gem Vacations. That is so sweet of you to come and help your friend. You're a real one.
When a sister is in need, I answer the call.
Yes.
So guess what? My clients, I put them on hold. They'll be there when I get back. But Miss Shakira needed help today.
I love it.
I heard the call, and I'm going to be here for my niece.
I love it. Yeah, she doesn't know, but I'm tipping her $200 because as a Leo, I respect people who are real ass friends and show up for their friends. So she's getting some coin today. Blown away by the kindness. Oh my gosh, this is the lobster Caesar. This looks unreal. I think this is genuinely the best crouton I've ever had. All right, let's try the lobster. Yo, this is so good. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God, the size of my head. All right, let's go for it.
How's that favorite friend?
Jerry? Jerry!
You can't come to Chubby Chicks and be on a diet.
You know it's a good portion when you have to fork and knife it. Oh my God. Don't cry, don't cry. We made friends today.
We did.
We did. This was amazing. Thank you so much.
Fran, thank you. You are a sweetheart. I thank you. Let's stay friends
Thank you.
forever.
Of course, we will be.
Look,
You're my
good
travel
luck.
agent now.
I mean, you got that right.
I'm here with Shakira, the owner of Chubby Chicks. This gets the brand flake stamp of approval. Come in, support the community. We love you. Thank you so much for an amazing lunch.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
That was so special for me. My dad owned a deli on G and Tioga Street in Kensington for 30 years. So anytime I see a small business trying to make it, that's in my nature. I'm a little emotional. That was such a good meal and just feels so good to connect with good people. Support your community when you can, you guys. Philly, I love you so much. So
Damn, son. I love you so much. That gave me goosebumps. Like that was beautiful. All of it. All of it. That was I'm cheesing hard cuz that was inspiring, my man. You are a genuine certified badass in my book. Much love. Now that somebody's being a badass and not in a good way with that right there. That's sad, dude. Powerful though. Thank you for sharing.
So apparently there's about to be 3,400 park rangers and Department of Forestry workers that are going to be let go next week and going to be without a job. And my question is, do you guys want to chat? Are you ready to blow the whistle on what's going on in our national parks? If you also climb the conspiracy tree, you know that national parks, state parks, have been used to conceal certain points of energetic frequency and ancient sites that would contain possible areas of information download, sacred spiritual wisdoms, and also possibly stargates, portals, and dimensions where creatures such as skinwalkers, Bigfoot, all of these extraterrestrial hotspots, these are all focused in our parks. And if these park rangers and these forestry workers are now off payroll, are they willing to talk about what's been going on in our parks? Hit me up in my DMs.
Damn, I might hit her up. Is she crazy though? Because some of it kind of makes sense. I don't know. Those parks are huge. Can you imagine, there's areas where you can't go,
Things that got covered in mud from Noah's flood. All these mud floods happen worldwide. It was the flood of Noah. You could see it push mud up over the Sphinx right here. It dried like concrete. The Sphinx is sitting on top of a whole entire temple right here. You can see where the sediment gets pushed up. Even on the steps, it came in sideways and mud wiped out this whole entire temple. These sphinxes are found all over the world, okay? Whether it's in Egypt, Greece, India, there's even one in the Grand Canyon. That's the Sphinx in Balo Christian that got flooded. This is the Sphinx in Egypt. This is the one sitting in the Grand Canyon. You can see the Sphinx had its head knocked off somewhere. It's probably buried behind it in sediment. And that's a pyramid behind the Sphinx covered in mud, okay? All these Sphinxes and pyramids are sitting on top of that temples, the same temples that were in Balo Christian. You see right here how that Sphinx in Balo Christian is sitting on top of it. So that's going to be like your Greek and Roman ancient pillar columns right there that run across like a Colosseum. And that's going to be another top of a temple right there. That's why when they excavated out the Sphinx in Egypt, they found all kinds of chambers and tunnels underneath, because that Sphinx is sitting on top of a temple. You can see this whole area got flooded out, but it pushed sand up in Egypt instead of mud. This is all water damage on the surface right here. 3 generations of stonemasons, the first thing I was taught to see was water damage on a stone surface. This stuff deposited sediment so thick that nothing's going to grow through it for thousands of years, okay? That's why you only see small brush and shrub growing through it, because it's literally concrete that dried. Now at the top, that's a temple on the other side of the Sphinx in Pakistan, okay? This is all off the coast of Hingol National Park. Right here on the bottom, that's a temple in the next country over for reference, because that's what got flooded, was an ancient temple. They line up perfectly. Same site, Balochistan, Pakistan. That's a temple right there, covered in concrete, dried. All them horizontal lines running across, those are the water level lines from the water dropping, okay? And it cut into the sediment and left them patterns. And I could do this all day. This is another temple. These are all temples underneath this. You can drill into this, and it will be open on the inside of it, because the mud only got so far into it. They poured every single one of these pillars with special concrete. These were not carved out of mountains, shaped and casted and poured these with concrete. That does not age or weather. They used a different formula than what we're using today. This is a statue right here on the other side of the Balo Christian site, okay? They all wanted to be worshipped as gods, so they flooded them all out. This happened worldwide. Now I'm going to take you to the petrified forest in Arizona. This is all petrified wood right here at the surface, okay? This whole entire site flooded, brought the wood to the surface, and that's why all this is sitting on top. That only happens from water right there, okay? The mineralization like that occurs only from being in water. Behind that, on the other hill right there, that's your temple right there. This whole site has buried temples underneath it, okay? These are water level lines going across the mud sediment, creating these erosion lines or mineral deposit looking marks. Just look at this. Look how big some of these tree structures are. This one looks like a giant bone. Just like this one. This is a guy standing at the end for reference, okay? This could very well be the petrified giants from the flood wiped out all the Nephilim. This is the Grand Canyon right here. This was all flooded out. There's temples all inside of here. There was an ancient civilization buried in the Grand Canyon. What we see now is just the water the stream left from cutting all this out. Water carved all this out after it flooded and shaped the mud sediment over the structure. Now this is a...
Damn, that was a good video. That was one of the best views and sight videos, and he explained it very well. I didn't know they were in India as well. Like, that's, we have some Egyptian culture in America. That's nuts. I mean, our dollar bill, doesn't that tell you something? Come on. I have a question. I'm not going to hold you, but I have a question. What's Elon Musk's infatuation with the New World Order? Is that satire, or is that you know, is he exposing something or exposing himself? Is he for the New World Order? And why the New World Order wants to destroy 1/3 of the population, more than half? The Bible says that God destroys a 1/3 of the population. Is God for the New World Order, or is the Bible rewritten to fit the agenda that, I don't know, evil has? I don't know. That's a legit question. Please answer, comment on this one.
Dang, sweet cheeks, roses are red, violets are fine. You be the 6, I'll be the 9.
Roses are red, 2 in the pink, and don't forget I need 1 in the stink.
Roses are red, the grass isn't greener, but that don't stop me from saying I want to play with that wiener.
Roses are red, that's a cute tush. How about you put your ram in my bush?
Roses are red, you must be strong. Come over here and give me that schlong.
Roses are red, my boobs are fake. Can I get a pearl necklace from that beefsteak?
Dang, roses are red. I won't leave you alone until I get a rusty trombone.
He's stupid.
Roses are red, watches are gold. Get on your knees and do what you're told.
She's a badass for those lines. Yeah, that was pretty badass. Funny.
town, just an ocean.
5,000 in 6 days. That's not bad. Laundromats. Now, you are a badass lady. I wonder how much her utilities are, though. Fair question, eh?
When you visit DC, it feels like you're walking through Rome with all the architecture and all the pagan idols and the statues, the monuments, Roman pantheon being recreated and shepherded by Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson wanted to see reconstructed pagan temples to the old gods. He wanted that to be, when you're walking down DC, this is what you're going to see, and he was successful in that. Being raised to think that America was built as a Christian nation, you would expect to see crosses. You would expect to see statues of apostles. I don't know. That's just what I have in my mind. If you're going to go, you're going to see some representation of that, and you don't see any of that there. Like, it really feels like you're walking in Rome. And everybody knows about the pentagrams, and a lot of people will look down and say, even with the pentagram that's on the street layout, they'll look at it and they'll say, oh, well, it's not a complete pentagram because it's missing a leg. The purpose behind it is actually for rituals, for ritual purposes, to be able to harness the power of Osiris, for example, as we talked about with the inauguration of every U.S. president, and calling down that, or calling up the seat of Osiris to allow the government to have a divine representation. And that goes all the way back to the Pharaoh and
lightning striking the Washington Monument just here recently. It was a big deal. I don't think it did any damage. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. But the video that I saw, and I suggest somebody, everybody look into this. Look at the video of the recent Washington Monument getting struck by lightning. That's what they're calling it, by the way. All I could think about was, this looks like a massive ritual is happening right now. Like, this doesn't just look like lightning striking something. This looks like some Ghostbusters satanic ritual taking place, drawing down the power. I'm not saying that's what was going on, but that's the first thing that crossed my mind. They see it as bringing about that old form of supernatural government in the occult world and setting that up for the new world so that we can all live under this new Atlantis. That's literally the goal that we're heading towards.
Going to a UN meeting as an independent of the World Federalists, and they were handed this book, this little booklet, and it talked about the need for a world king. How do you look at that? It sounds very familiar and reminiscent of the Antichrist, a world king, a world dictator. I think the things that we're seeing today is setting the stage for that. As we document in Belly of the Beast, they're having to implode America from the inside in order to bring it down so that they can have a global order out of chaos. When you visit...
That was juicy. I'm not saying it was a satanic ritual either, but that lightning strike on the obelisk, it also happened in New York. I think at the Empire State Building around the same time and on the same day. It was kind of weird. Interesting. All right, y'all ready for some badass moments? He's a badass. She's a badass too.
Good and ready to learn this morning. We're going to discuss chapter 5. Right there.
Question.
Yes.
When was the last time you saw your son?
Oh my God. It's been almost 5.5 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yes.
Where has he been?
My son has been overseas. Yeah, y'all trying to.
Was he in the army?
Military. Not army. Yes.
How old is he?
26.
Yeah, how long has he been in the army?
He's been almost 6 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah. They haven't gave me a date. I haven't saw my son. I haven't talked to him in 6 months.
Does he write you letters?
Last letter I got was almost a year ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yes, it's a very
He
long
needs to
time.
visit more, yeah.
I wish he could. But the first thing first is we're going to discuss chapter 5.
But you don't know when he's coming home.
I have no idea. Very touchy subject. No, I don't.
If he was here, though, what would you guys do?
If he was here, the first thing he will probably have me to do is cook him a dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, because he loves his mother cooking.
What kind of dinner?
Soul food dinner. Greens, macaroni. Yeah, meatloaf, them type of things. So I haven't even ate that since he been gone. I was cooking so much for him, it was just, yeah, so.
What do you miss most about what you did with him, like when you guys hung?
All right, good morning.
Oh God, what happened?
Ready to learn.
I was expecting the reaction. Is there a part 2? Hold up. Sorry about that. I listen to these bars and make sense of it.
We only attract the right people into our lives when we don't hide parts of ourselves. Because if you hide parts of yourselves, you're only attracting what they find attractive is parts that you haven't hidden. And it can be really uncomfortable to not hide parts of yourself because chances are most people aren't going to vibe with you, but the right people are. We only attract.
Stop hiding. The truth will set you free. Make sense of that. Yo, listen to these bars. I mean,
the happiest people are not always the most successful people, but they're the ones who serve the best. If you will help people get what they want, then you'll receive everything that you need in life.
everything you need, not everything you want, everything you need in life. Bro, serving is the most rewarding thing in my life. Serving others, helping others. I mean, try it. Some of you haven't tried it yet and you're unhappy. Just try serving somebody today or tomorrow, every day. This is a badass video, I thought. Badass information for sure.
Buckle up, because I'm about to take you on a wild ride down a gold bar Fort Knox rabbit hole. Since Doge has been auditing everything, Senator Rand Paul over the weekend sounded the alarm that the United States has more gold bars than any other country, and it's all being stored at Fort Knox. But yet, it hasn't been audited since 1974. So he calls on Elon and says, hey, you might want to take a look at this. Elon Musk replies on Twitter and basically says, what? They haven't done an audit since 1974? Yeah, we absolutely should do that. In fact, he suggests doing a live video walkthrough of Fort Knox to ensure that all the gold is there. Now, weirdly, since he made that suggestion, there are reports that US banks are flying gold from London to New York. And I'm talking about gold, I'm talking mass amounts of gold, 8,000 bars worth millions and millions of dollars. Also, since this conversation started taking place, it is now raining all over Kentucky, and Fort Knox and the surrounding areas are under flood warning. So no audits are going to be taking place, at least in the next couple of days. What's even crazier is that conspiracies around the US gold at Fort Knox have been going around for decades. And in 1974, the same year that they stopped auditing Fort Knox, there was an article released that an anonymous source said that the Rockefellers were pressuring the Federal Reserve to sell Fort Knox's gold bars at a super cheap price to anonymous Europeans. After this was printed in the newspaper, the anonymous source was revealed to be Louise Boyer, Norman Rockefeller's secretary, and she mysteriously falls to her unaliving because she fell off of her 10-story balcony. How about that? Not only that, but the James Bond movie Goldfinger was Bond discovers Goldfinger's plan to rob Fort Knox of the gold. And who wrote the book Goldfinger that later became the James Bond movie? A guy named Ian Fleming, who worked for British naval intelligence during World War II. And back in the day, people believed that he was using real life experiences to write fiction that now became super successful. You could go a million different ways with all of this information. Was our gold previously sold to Europeans and now they're flying it back? Did it just happen to rain when an audit's supposed to be taking place? Did a counterintelligence individual try to sound the alarm back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s? I don't know, but I wanted to share all this information and I want to hear what you think about all of this down below. Buckle up.
Ma'am, you are a badass for that piece of info, and I can't wait. How can people be mad at Elon? I mean, I'm not telling you to trust the guy, but how the fuck can you be mad at the audits he's doing? Bro, there's rumor has it we're about to get $5,000 back over the summer as reparations for all the tax money that we fucking lost. That's fucking crazy. Someone commented in 1974 wasn't an audit. A couple senators looked at a stack and said, yep, it's all here. And they left. Man. Badass. Now you tell me this is not badass. Bro, I'm telling you, America's
just $10,000 you can buy.
America is overpriced.
Just $10,000?
Everything is overpriced right now. Why the hell is it? Dude, my mom in Colombia, South America, she just finished her kitchen tile for under $200. She did her entire kitchen and it looks so luxurious. for $200. I was kind of mad when she started giving me all the prices of all the material and labor. Anyway, look at this.
Just $10,000, you can buy the Luban cabin house. All houses are made in our factory. You don't have to renovate this, we have done everything for you. All fine decorations. With aircon and floor heating, it's like spring all year round. What you need, what we have. No more building houses, this is the future.
That is the future. That's beautiful.
Just $10,000, you can buy.
I'll take it. All right, let's see if this young lady is a badass or not. Y'all be the judge. Let's see how she handled this.
The other night, story time while I roll. The other night, I get a little service slip that alerts me that I got a new table. And there's a note on it that says, this lady has been in the last 4 times, has gotten something comped off her bill the last 4 times she's been in. Claim that her food took 2 hours, claim that it took 30 minutes for her to be greeted, which just isn't possible at my restaurant, really. That's not something that would happen. So I said, oh, okay. I took it as a challenge. I'm gonna give this bitch the best service she's ever had, because nothing's getting comped today. So she's greeted in seconds. Anytime her Pepsi's even at halfway, she has a refill. Food comes out fast, chips and salsa come out fast, everything's great. And it still felt like she was fuming. She was mad that she couldn't find something. It was weird. At the very end, she's like, I just have to say something. My dad's shrimps are really hard to peel. I'm sorry, we didn't come to a restaurant to have to do a bunch of work. Keep in mind, he got peel and eat shrimps. Like, that's part of the fucking fun for a lot of people. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry about that. Can I send something else out? She's like, yeah, send the shrimps again. Keep in mind, her dad had 2 orders of them, and he ate the whole first order up. She's like, yeah, send out those shrimps again. I was like, I'm sorry, miss. I don't really think, like, if I send out another order, you still are going to have to peel them. Like, that's part of the appetizer, you know? How about I get you a taco instead? She's like, yeah, bring out tacos. So then he eats the tacos. Everything is fine. And then at the end, I already know she's going to have a problem that the tacos cost $1 less than the shrimps. So I take a $1 discount off for her. I discounted the difference. And I bring the bill, and she goes, why are the shrimps on my check? I was like, because your dad ate the first order and we got you something else in place of the second order, and then I refunded you the difference. And she's like, I already told you once, we did not come to a restaurant to have to do the work of peeling a shrimp. What? Got you new food. She located the new manager, had him take off both orders of shrimp and the replacement tacos. Why? 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 So this marks visit number 5 that she has gotten comped food off of her bill. Story time while I roll.
All right, she's a badass because she treated her kindly and she was fair. Now, the manager is the motherfucking problem. The manager is the problem. Yeah, like 5 visits, that's abuse. Miss. Okay, champ. Calvin Grinds. I like your videos. He's a badass. He's funny as hell. But he did some badass shit right here. I love it.
Why are you looking so mean?
Me?
Yeah. You having a bad day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's wrong?
Oh, just short on money.
How much you need?
Oh, it's okay.
No, how much you need? You gotta say something, because I'm about to start digging. How much do you need?
It's too much.
Huh? 50?
Yeah.
50 good?
Yeah.
You gotta give me a hug, though.
Okay.
Give me a hug first, then I'm gonna give you the 50. There you go.
Oh my God, you're.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Are y'all nervous? You did, you know,
It just never happened before,
well,
so.
well, you good
yeah.
now, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Give me a high five. All right.
No, tan bello. That was awesome, man. I think I might leave y'all with this. I thought this was badassly funny.
I'm a
Like,
first-time buyer. I never have owned golf cart garage. That's why I'm a little bit, no, I'm telling you, like I said, we bought a brand new, even has a spot right here to put a radio. It's a glove compartments you can put in here. Like I said, everything is good to go. No issues at all. Turn it on, it's fast, so be careful when you hit it. You'll hit the garage. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Come on, man. That's my wife's car. Man. Hit me. Man, no. It's hard. Come on. He hit the car.
Did you see him pick up the change? Did you read that? Dude tries to scam me. The video is captioned, dude tries to sue me after wrecking my golf cart into my wife's new car. So this guy in a yellow shirt is buying a golf cart from this guy selling it. And that's his wife's new car, that Acura MDX looks like. And this guy's test driving the golf cart he wants to buy and fucking smashes it. And then he wants to sue the guy. Did you see him pick up the change? After he crashed, he dropped his change, flew out of his pocket, and he picks it up. Now, you tell me that is not a dead giveaway of, I don't know, hilarious. I lied. I got one more video for you, and if you know me, you know I'm about that unity, and I just saw part of this video. And homeboy is a black dude living in Thailand. He seems like pretty successful. He does a lot of videos of how cheap Thailand is and living in Thailand and day-to-day living in Thailand, how inexpensive it is. But then he starts talking about unity and how black people tell him to go to Africa to be with his own people. Well, bro, if Trump, Biden, Harris, Obama, whoever were to speak like this, they would win the people, all people, because we're supposed to be united, bro. We are supposed to be. People don't understand the purpose of life. I'm noticing this. Deception and misconception causes division. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Misconception and deception. We're being fooled, bro. Follow your heart. When you're born with love. So love big or hate big. If you're in the middle, you're confused and taking up space. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? Love big, bro. You'll be a happy person. Peep game and peace. I'm out.
A lot of people be telling me, gang, you need to go to Africa and meet up with your people. Gang, these are my people. The Asians are my people. Chinese people are my people. The world, everybody that piss shit and bleed are my people. What do you mean? That's what's wrong with a lot of people. Y'all always be trying to segregate race, segregate religion, bro, we're all one. We're all one. It's meant for all of us to enjoy each other and learn from each other. It's about that fucking time, twin. It's about that time. So
About that time.
Hey, do you move all the way out here by yourself? Gang, I'm not by myself. I go hang with Thai people. I go hang with Chinese people. I go hang with UK people. I hang with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I never think, oh, God is always going to be with me. My mama's always going to be with me. My best friend is always going to be with me, gang. I'm never alone. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm not going through mental breakdowns. Like, I don't know what y'all be thinking, gang, but I'm okay. So I did Everybody always saying, bro, I need this person to go with me. I can't do that by myself, bro. I don't matter like gang. God gonna always be with you. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You can have fun by yourself and you can do things by yourself. It's about that time. A lot of people is segregated. A lot of people is doing their own thing. A lot of people got their own problems. You got to do what's best for your life. You know what I'm saying? This person over here got 3-4 kids. They can't really move how you can move. This person over here, they work 8 jobs. They can't move how you can move. Bro, do not wait on nobody for your life and for your experience because the time is ticking. The time is ticking. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta go to take that Bahamas trip by yourself, do it. If you gotta do that, do it. You know what I'm saying? And we not looking for we don't give a fuck about how nobody think about nothing. Like just because we don't have a lot of money, just because we don't ride a Benz, just because we don't look like this, bro, we don't give a fuck about nobody perceptions, gang. We doing shit that makes us happy. We actually finna start loving our own self. We not doing shit because what this person might think of us or what this person. A lot of people be telling me.
Damn, gang. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. Unity. We need more of that. More unity. Don't worry about what presidents, this, that, are doing. They are not gonna help you. They don't really care about us. All I really gotta say, they don't really care about us. So look out for each other, brother. Love yourself. Peace. God bless you. My ace, boon, coons. Ciao.